Well, the other thing I'll just mention, if you have a look behind us, this horse is coming up on a climb, you know, so that's why I didn't want it to do a great deal. Come on, I didn't know which way I was going to go. That's silly saying that, because I can only read the horse and say, right, yeah, you'll do this, you'll go there, you'll be able to do that, all right, you'll cope with that, you know. Come up, bud. Go on, that's it. But what I would say is the man that owns the horse, when I spoke to him, he would be horseman, I would think, you know. So he said that he'd taken the horse out for a walk, you know, on the road, just leading it, which is no bad thing to do. The less they've done when they come to me, the better I like it. So when I say the less they've done, not walking out, that's nice, that's nothing wrong with that. But as long as the horse is safe, obviously you don't want it to walk out and have a fright, do you? And you don't know whether that's going to happen or not until you do it. So there's a little bit of a risk element there, if you like. But taking that out of the frame, he would be horseman. You know, you can tell the way the horse is handled. It knows its place. It's got respect. I like one where they haven't put any bit in his mouth, obviously, where they haven't put any gear on it at all, side reins. As long as you can groom it, pick its feet up, yeah, and lead it until it'll tie up, that's about all I need. And sometimes that is far better to have just them couple of bits done than it is. Good baby. So what we will do now is we'll just come back to a walk. Two reasons: we're going downhill now. Right, so the horses will do no work at all, just literally carry their own body weight along. There's no need to have tight traces because there's nothing to pull. Yeah. Come on. Oh, that's lovely. And then when I can see you clear up the road just for 30 seconds, we just stop. Whoa, whoa. I'm real just from where he's sitting, he just check the breathing of the horse. And so I'm listening, well, anyone who was horseman would be listening, because not rasping, is it? It's not any of that. So it's nice and clear of its wind there, as much as we can tell. It's had a little bit of a workout. We're going to go up here now. You can see it's virtually all downhill as far as you can see. So there's no real work involved. And little girl's not puffing her heart up, you know, or going, that's hard work, you know what I mean? She's, well, as I say, that's why we've got rocker clad. Anyway, he's finished now. He had his bit of talk. We'll get on with the job. He knows when he gets up there, he's going to get a drink. And the lady in the shop there, hey, pack up. Well, there's a lady that goes round selling veg and stuff like that. If she's there, he knows he's in for a carrot, you know. Walk up there. So little old Sugar Plum, she's doing well. But the purpose of these films is to see in-depth training, all the what I don't know if it's tricks is the right word. There's no real tricks in it, but tricks and tips. It's just tips on what to do. So if you follow one of these series through, well, you'll be able to pick out the bits, you know, that you want. But also, if you've never done it before, I'm not saying this is a manual on how to break horse. Please don't think I'm saying that, because I'm definitely not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's the way I do it. If I can get the sort of results I get, then that's all that really matters. You know, if they're safe, confident and happy. So that's it. We've just got to go up there. You can see them buildings way over in the distance up there. That's where we're going. That's where the coffee shop is. And that's it. So I haven't asked her, and she wants to just jog along now, yeah? So I can tell you she's up to the job. Another horse will do a lot of long reining, you know, because that's what it required. This one didn't. If we'd have done anything like that, I'll tell you how I read this horse. I should say that really. And I happen to be right, but you're not always right. But every time you would show her something or ask her to do something, I noticed on the ground, she'd go, right, got that, that's it, and she'd shut off. Try and understand what I'm saying. She didn't have much attention span. So she'd be like a little lad that was working on a bench with an old carpenter. He'd show him how to make this particular joint. He'd make the joint, and then once the joint was done, oh, well, we're done then. He wouldn't want to know necessarily anything about that joint, what it would be used for, what's the best timber to use when you're making that sort of joint, what's its lifespan, how much weight can it take, all them other questions that come along with, yeah? So she's a bit like, it was a bit like that on the ground, so just getting her to stand still. Which sounds absolutely crazy, doesn't it? What are you talking about? It's no problem. Of course it stands still. Well, no, I mean stand still. Don't move at all. Stand there quiet while we do whatever we've got to do. It's one of the most important words, if not the most important thing you can teach horse, is how to stand. Just to stand quiet and be happy to do so. Now, obviously you could work them hard, or you could work them and they'd be glad to stand still because they're tired. Well, that's no good. Now, how do I know I haven't done that? Because just back there a little while ago, she went, come on then, we'll trot up here, and she was up for it. Now, I can't have her do that in the future, can I? She's got to do what I asked her. You know, when I asked her, because, not tell her, but when I asked her, she's got to do it, because it'd be hardly bloody dangerous for her to make any decisions on the public highway, obviously. It's crazy, isn't it? I'm starting her up there, that's nice. So, and all done, even cloudy, every horse that's in the yard, they are never, ever, under any circumstances, put into a metal bit. There are some old films on there where you'll see I've done a team, or I've done, you know, whatever it might be, singles, pairs, whatever it might be, that are going in metal bits, but that's because the person that owns them that's exactly what they want. Well, they're paying for the job, so they do it. But if we start from the basis that they've got nice soft mouths, you can always increase your bit. What you can't do is start the other end and decrease it. Obviously can't, can you? It would be silly to say. So here's a nice one. We've got the police out with the teaching, you know. Go on. Go on, babe. Go on, my baby. Come on. But you've got to have the patience of a saint, and I've come to the conclusion after all these years, which has taken me some time to come to, you've got to genuinely love what you do. And I'm the luckiest man in the world. For me, I'm the luckiest man in the world because I do what I love to do and I get paid to do it. So I couldn't be any more content with my life. It's very fulfilling to see these little baby children that I train that go on to do. I mean, like, I'm not playing my own trumpet now, don't think that for 1 minute, please. But Ree drives a 4-in-hander Shetlands for pleasure, like a busman's holiday, isn't it? And does competitions, scurry, you know, scurrying I think they call it. And several times this year, the first 4 or 5 have all been HDP trained horses, or horses that have come through our hands, which is, you know, and trained here, which is quite nice. You know, not that I'm claiming any old look, you know, but it's just nice to. Come on, my baby. Go on. Ah, shit, my darling child. Yeah, it's a nice feeling to see that. I was off sick in hospital, and while I was in there, he broke his team with Shetlands, and when I come out and I got a bit stronger, because I was as weak as a kitten when I come out of hospital. Anyway, when I got a bit stronger, he brought them up, he keeps them at a different yard to ours. Go on, come up. Come up. Whoa. And that was really nice. We come up and I drove them, and I'm proud to say I couldn't fault them. Couldn't fault them. They were everything you could possibly want. I'll have one of them. So I'm just here now. Look, if you look over there, I'm just making sure there's someone there to show. Because this is the Carrot and Coffee Club. This is the main office. Okay, we'll have a chat in a minute if there's anything worth seeing. We'll give them a drink in a minute and a nice rest and a little soak off, little wash down before we go on again.